Hello. For you to stop today and take time to share with me is an absolute blessing. And I hope that our discussion today is a blessing to you. Our word today is failure. Failure. The definition, pretty simple, lack of success. Failure is defined as a lack of success or the inability to meet an expectation. That's failure. Heard a wonderful quote, and it said, failure is the stop sign of the week. It's amazing what we let failure do to us. It's amazing what we let failure do to us. The lasting impression of failure. Do you realize probably the first task on your own as a human being was probably total failure? Your first endeavor, for the most part, is generally a child walking, trying to walk. So your first endeavor was probably a total disaster. Where would you be had you never tried again based on that failure? Let's look at a passage of scripture, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you the right path to take. Listen to it from the Message Bible. Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. Why do we let failure define who we are? Failure is a part of life. You're going to fail. What you do after the failure, how you perceive that failure, is going to determine where you go from there. How do you perceive failure? Do you perceive it as something that's lasting, something that can't be overcome? We all fail. We're all fallible. So we all fail. We all fail at different times and in different segments of our lives. We do well, we don't do well. But why do we make failure something that can't be overcome? Why do we make falling short of an expectation? That's failing, okay? You didn't do what you expected to do. How often does that happen to us in a daily basis or on a daily basis? We always come up short of our expectations, so we're failing all the time. We fail all the way to success. We have issues all the way to completion. Listen to Psalms 22. I love this. Give your burdens to the Lord, and he will take care of you. He will not permit the godly to slip and fall. New Living Translation. We slip and fall all the time. Watch what we determine to slip and fall. See, I don't see failure as a slip and fall. Failure is a part of life. So when you fail, it's not that God has taken his hands off of you. The failure is not the slip and fall. The slip and fall is you don't get up and try again. That's the slip and fall. That's the danger of failure. That's what makes failure a stop sign for the week. Is that, that's 4 failures consecutively, I might as well give up. That's the slip and fall. The failure itself is not the slip and fall. God has been dealing with his people down through centuries to where he had great expectations and plans for them after their failures. After their failures, he restored his people so many times after their failures. And let me tell you something. The success you have after failing will always supersede the failure itself. Please stop making your failures, your shortcomings, not meeting expectation. Stop making that the slip and fall. That's a part of life. The slip and fall is you never try again. Think about it, will you?